for hanging out. It's KJ, 617-779-7937. Text line 37937. Don't try to hang unless you dream something. 1 minute away from my thoughts on the whole Kyrie situation. 3 minutes away from the Kyrie parody. Let's go to the text line, 37937, for some of your comments on the Celtics trade exception. Go ahead, Joe. What you got?
So we got a message here from a 207 texter who says, I hear the Celtics are trading their first pick for Yabusele. Gershon Yabusele, that is.
Next text.
Another text from the 207 who's questioning that Carmelo Anthony suggestion you had. He said, Melo, is that a joke?
Yeah, all those points he's put in buckets. Yeah, total joke. Yeah, they don't count. He's never scored. The Lakers situation last year was a bad situation for all involved. The year before, he proved that he can give you 15 minutes a game and give you 8 to 10 points. Like, who of the Celtics on the bench can give you 8 to 10 points consistently right now? It's not Pritchard. It's not Williams. Derek White, sometimes, but he gets paid too much for it to be sometimes. It needs to be more than just sometimes. So you need another veteran who's coming off the bench to help some of these role players who really know what they're supposed to be doing if they're not going to be out there scoring. And it doesn't hurt to have a veteran out there who can get you a bucket. I know you may have your personal feelings about Carmelo Anthony and his relationships with Lala, but who gives a damn what you think? It's about scoring buckets. All right. So Kyrie Irving, I laugh because when I think of Kyrie, I actually go back to thinking about the guy when he was at Duke that had this mysterious injury when he got to college. Like, he's kind of somewhat hurt. He played like 7 games and then like checked out by the time the second semester started. Like, he withdrew from Duke University, if I remember correctly, to go prepare for the draft. So literally, the guy was in college all of like 3 or 4 months.
11 games he played in total.
11 games, didn't even stick around to play with his team into a tournament. He could care less about an NCAA tournament. I'm going to go prepare for the NBA draft. And to some, he became kind of a hero. And not agreeing or disagreeing, but I understood that at that time. But look where we are now. Hasn't really grown up. Shows up a little bit. Something mysterious is why he is there. And then Jets. And Kyrie's been in the league for 11 years. Nothing has changed. You've heard people say, believe people who they show you are the first time because they can make adjustments. So Kyrie has put up this list because he has until next Wednesday, the 30th, to determine whether he is going to, by next Thursday, whether he's going to opt out of his deal. And he's hoping that the Nets can find a trade partner so they can do a sign and trade after the Nets say, you know what, we don't want to do a long-term deal with you because you weren't even around here half the time last year. And you got paid for all that. That's not happening again. So Kyrie says he would like, according to reports, his choices are the Lakers, the Clippers, the Knicks, the Heat, the Mavs, the 76ers. Talk about having a high-priced seaport lunch budget.
That would be my request, and I don't even play.
You know, exactly. Like, hey, it's like if someone came to me and said, hey, KJ, man, anywhere you want to go for lunch, just you name it, anywhere in greater Boston, where do you want to go for lunch? I'm thinking about, like, what's coming out of your pocket, probably. I heard about this incredible restaurant in the Seaport, and you'll pay for parking too, right? Yeah, you're going to have a rich list like this. But a lot of those places don't have the cap room for Kyrie. And Kyrie's history has shown, why would I take a chance? Let's just go to what Kyrie went through last year with the state of New York, which is very similar in terms of its restrictions and things as California. Well, there's the Lakers and Clippers. So God forbid something else or something comes down again and these laws get enacted or they get, they go back to where they were a year and a half ago. And you're in California? Get out of here. Give me an X for that Lakers. Yeah, LeBron's going to be like, Clippers, no. Heat, no. Mavs, Luka's going to give you the ball? You'll really find out the hard way. And no. 76ers, Joel Embiid was ready to kill Ben Simmons. He may murder you. No.
Don't forget James Harden's also coming back, too, and we know what those two went through.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, Joel Embiid might just come out with a machete. But the Knicks, on that list, of course he would want to do the Knicks. Why? Because the Knicks specialize in being loud and good at nothing. Like, take Carmelo Anthony 10 years ago. He's the first person I ever heard refer to that while Magic Johnson was the architect of the no-look pass, Carmelo Anthony is the architect of the look, no pass. That's going to be Kyrie with the Knicks. It's just going to be a bunch of dudes standing around watching Kyrie and people going in bing bong, yaha, Kyrie scored 40 and the Knicks lose by 50. Makes sense. But realistically, Kyrie could end up with the Magic. I could see them shipping him to Toronto. Well, wait a minute. Could he go to Toronto? Give me the X for Toronto. He can't go to Toronto. I just remember that. Minnesota may risk the farm on a couple of things and say, hey, Kyrie could be the answer moving forward. I could see that happening. And I thought about the Jazz, then I just remember Danny Ainge is there, so give me the X on that. I want you to listen to the Kyrie Gone parody that's about to play here. It was created during the first round matchup between the Celtics and the Nets. And tell me if this stuff hasn't come to fruition now. Hit it, Joe.
Oh, how cute. Brooklyn Nets fans were like, we want Boston. We want Boston. You don't want any of this. In fact, you needed the mayor of your city to help you get here. And Steve Nash, well, he's just really a mannequin. And then there's your point guard. We kind of know something about him around these parts. Check it out. Kyrie's gone. Yes, the dude has always been strange. Kyrie's gone. Since Dookie hasn't changed. Kyrie's gone. From smoking all that sage. Kyrie's gone. He's never really earned his way. Well, he can't help it. Kyrie's trying to save face. Kyrie can't help it. His act is getting played. Kyrie's gone. Yes, the dude has always been strange. Kyrie's gone. Since Dookie hasn't changed. Kyrie's gone. From smoking all that sage. Kyrie's gone. He's never really earned his way. Well, LeBron sunned you. Got himself another trophy. LeBron sunned you. Now you're in Katie's way. Look at him playing part-time, begging Mayor Adams for help, going for cult status with John the Baptist results. Durant gets hurt doing all the work, running off Harden. Dude is consistent. I know Brooklyn's front office probably hesitant to ask you to fill out a time card for all that part-time work. Kyrie's gone. How is the earth flat when the water is formless and it makes up 70% of the earth, huh? Kyrie suspect. Remember the street clothes game? Kyrie suspect. He ran Scary Terry away. As Biggie said, you better watch your back, Brooklyn. Kyrie's gone. LeBron and the Celtics live in your head, Uncle Drew. Kyrie's gone. Because you can't win two. Since Dookie hasn't changed. Kyrie's gone. From smoking all that sage. Kyrie's gone. He's never really earned his way. Kyrie's gone. And what's up with the snitching about the vax stuff? Kyrie's gone. Oh, the Celtics, they can't play in Toronto. Oh. Kyrie's gone. And what is up with you and I mean, I know it's 2022. Kyrie's gone. I mean, you guys give a new meaning to NBA Insider, huh? Kyrie's gone.
And poor Kevin Durant now pretty much says if Kyrie's gone, he's gone too. All because of Kyrie. I love when I predict the future. Late night with KJ. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Late night, KJ, WEEI, 617-779-7937. Text line 37937. Next, boy, the Patriots are really going all out to make you forget about a potential 6-win season. Next, here on WEEI.